Welcome to my kitchen, everyone. Happy holidays. We're approaching 2012 here. This is an instructional video to show you that anybody can make this Caesar salad. This is Chef Bill Wynn working with Carla Kittler in this gorgeous bowl that they bought recently. We're going to walk Carla through a Caesar here. First thing going in is the fresh cracked pepper. We do the pepper, this is more, I do the pepper just as a little bit of, it helps grind, chop up the anchovies and the garlic. That's good. That's good. Now we go in with the anchovies.
All of these?
Probably, not all, almost all of them. Because we're going to do a single batch this time.
Okay.
So for the anchovies, guys, for a single batch, 6 or 7, maybe one more. Yeah, I do like 6 or 7 fillets of anchovies. Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
Bob, you want to see that? Again, this is a single batch. And now what we want to do is you want to take probably 4 garlic cloves.
Yep.
Grind them up in the press. Again, to stress, you want fresh garlic. So yeah, you just pick them up, throw them right in there. Fresh garlic. And you definitely want to use fresh garlic because, I mean, this is, you know, you're eating this stuff raw. Yep. And I just do one at a time. Yeah, exactly.
Do you put this in there too?
Yeah, and just fish it up, fish it right out. Perfect. And all you're doing is you want to chop it up a little bit, just so that it's easy to grind up with the forks.
Okay.
And
And you said 4?
yeah, I like 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the garlic really adds a nice kick to it. So again, so you do like 6 anchovy fillets.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 chunks of garlic. And again, if you like garlic, you can put a little more, but that's.
And you said do not use jarred type.
Don't use jarred, no.
Use the real
You know, when I'm like sauteing stuff, I'll use jarred garlic. If it's going to be heated,
Yeah.
if it's going to be on a stove. But if you're talking fresh garlic, you're eating it raw, you want to go,
Yeah.
you definitely
The
want to
real
go fresh
thing.
garlic.
I'm with you.
Yep,
Call it.
All right.
yep. Some of those big ones are a little hard to grind.
Okay.
And this next step actually, a chef actually showed me this piece, the 2 forks. Now if you see what's in here, so now we got a little bit of pepper, we got chunks of garlic, and we have anchovies. Now with 2 forks, yep, exactly. And what you do here, go like this. And what do you actually show me this? Put one down, okay?
Oh.
And by doing, it's unbelievable.
All
It's,
right.
you know, some people use the mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
This is way quick. So one down,
Yeah.
and you bring everything over the one. Yep.
Like the over the tire
Yep,
tracks. kind of
exactly.
thing.
Yep, and what it does, see how, and this is good for any paste. If you're making any type of like a rub, like a wet rub for pork or something like that, you could do the same thing with like grain mustard and garlic. You could grind it up the same way. So yeah, it's looking good. But you can see how it's all getting nice, and you want to make it chopped small because it's going to be in the salad, so you don't want any big pieces.
Right.
Yep, and that's exactly what you do. Yep, and then you rub it. Keep bringing it over till you get all the paste. That's looking good, right? And the nice thing about Caesar salad, you do 10, 20 of these Caesar salads, this bowl's going to be so seasoned. From that point on, it's going to taste really nice.
Can you still put other things in this bowl though, or is it just a Caesar salad bowl?
No, you could definitely do it. You know, I wouldn't do anything other than salads.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't don't put any like hot pastas or anything in there. Once you designate a bowl for Caesar, you really should stay. It's a cradle to grave thing.
All right.
You really want to
All
stick
right.
with that. Once it's Caesar, it should be always Caesar. And you look like you're good there.
Yeah,
That's good.
good.
I always get all the fork stuff off. Okay. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the hot sauce.
Okay.
Again, couple dashes. You know, nothing crazy here, but again, just don't be bashful. Yeah, go right in there with it. No, come on, you go right in, just like that. That's like a single thing.
All
Okay.
right.
So it's more than 1 dash. Well,
All
it's
right.
probably like 4 dashes.
All right.
Now you have the technique. Do the same thing with Worcestershire sauce.
That same.
Yeah, just kind of, nothing crazy, but that comes out quicker now. So you just have to. Yep. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell, like equal parts. Again, we got a little bit of heat in here. Okay, now the next thing I would do is a heaping teaspoon of Dijon mustard.
And 1 because we're doing a single.
We're doing a single. This is for a single portion, and this would be enough for, that's perfect. Absolutely, you guys see that? It's like a heaping teaspoon. Again, you have to measure it exactly, but it's just right. Now I usually go in with the, I stir it up a little bit, and you can see, you're going to start getting a nice thick paste here. Okay? And one thing you're thinking at home, right, man, there's a lot of heat in there. Garlic, hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, pepper. The next thing we're going to add is going to take care of that heat.
Smoke so
Is that
aromatic.
correct? You smell that now?
Okay.
Now the next thing we do, we're going to go in with some nice fresh lemon.
Okay.
Okay, and I always squeeze it over the filter there so they keep the
I'm going to
seeds
ask
out.
you to squeeze it.
And again, you want some recipes, it's funny, call for half a lemon. I find, a whole lemon, and really get all of it. Get all that lemon in there. A whole lemon really gives it a nice tang, and the lemon acts with the egg as a binder, but the key is, we talked about all that heat in here, this is going to tone it down. citrus. If you want to take away heat out of any dish, throw a little citrus in there. All right, so you see we got all the seeds. Now watch what happens when you do. Now you're going to start getting that nice paste. It thins it out a little bit, and you want to get all the bits off the bowl. That's looking beautiful. But now you can smell, now you smell the heat, the garlic, and the citrus. That's looking really nice. Awesome. So that's good. Now the next thing here is the egg.
Oh,
okay. Now
Not
the
olive
egg,
oil.
yeah, the egg is for, and again, this is a binding agent.
One egg.
All right, we're going to do one egg, just the yolk.
Right.
Right? So we're just using the yolk. And again, you don't want to use a whole egg, only the yolk, because if it gets too runny if you do the whole egg. So yeah, go back and forth a few times. And then you don't have to be nuts. If a little white's in there, it's not going to, yeah, that's perfect. That's good. Yeah. So you drop the egg in there. Now toss that up. And now you're getting that nice thick paste. And again, the egg is primarily for a binding agent. It's like natural glue, right? It's going to help stick to the lettuce. But now again, you get like another aroma going on here now.
Layers.
Right? Yep. Now I hit it with a little bit more pepper, just a little pinch of pepper. That's probably good. Yeah. Again, add a little more heat back in there. Now the critical part, and this is where a lot of people drop the ball. They get this far, they got a gorgeous sauce going, and then they just free pour the oil. And what happens if you free pour the oil? The sauce separates.
Yep.
So this is, for beginners, this is a tough maneuver right here.
Yep.
So you just go like this with one hand.
Yep.
You hold this and drizzle it down the side, right down the side.
So it emulsifies.
Yeah, it emulsifies. Yep. Beautiful. See that's exactly the right flow of olive right there. And again, just a little word on olive oil. A lot of people use extra, you can use extra virgin olive oil. I find the real olive oil has a little more taste to it. And again, probably like a quarter to a half a cup, but you kind of know. I can keep going. Yeah, and that's a perfect paste. And you can see the sauces and separate. It's a nice thick sauce.
That's okay. And I also, I
Probably a little bit more would be good. So we've added in all the heat. We have the citrus. We have the egg as a binding agent. We're going in with the olive oil now. And I think we're good there. Very nice. Again, it's looking good. We're going to come over to our kitchen here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get some lettuce. I'll have you chop that up. There you are, Marla. Now again with lettuce, romaine lettuce. I always, in the store, I always get the pre-cleaned lettuce because romaine's, kind of a dirty lettuce. So if you get it pre-cleaned, it's really good. And again, you know what, I may get another one for you. This size salad, depending on the lettuce, you can kind of eye it. Usually two mini heads of romaine is probably enough. And let me see how much that looks like. Maybe just a little more, like 1.5. But that's looking perfect. Perfect. And then what we'll do is let's just chop up one more, maybe just like the green stuff. Maybe half of that one, the green top. The nice thing with romaine is you get the fibrous stuff down below, but you get the greens too. And you can't use bib lettuce with this. You don't want to go iceberg. There's not enough to it. That looks nice. If you look at the ratio, that's a perfect ratio. Now at this point, let's talk about the cheeses.
Oh, Jesus.
If you really want to impress your guests, use two different kinds of cheeses. You have the Piave cheese, right? Again, that's kind of in the Parmigiano Reggiano family. It's nuttier than Parmigiano
Do I need to
Reggiano.
cut that up more?
No, I put that in. As you can see, I put the Piave in shaved. Probably half that. Just a little bit of lettuce. Yep, that's probably good for now.
Okay.
And then I put in the finer Parmigiano Reggiano.
The rest
Sprinkle
of it?
that. Probably the rest of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then now I stir that around. Again, we don't want to beat it scentless, gentle toss, right? Because we don't want to break down the fibers of the lettuce, but that's the perfect, you can tell. Look at that. Look at that glisten on the lettuce. It's perfect. It's adhering to the lettuce really nice. And then I usually stop at that point. Let's talk about the homemade croutons a little bit. This is very easy to do. You buy a baguette, let it sit out for a day, get a little bit hard, get balsamic, some type of balsamic dressing. You can make your own balsamic vinegar, olive oil. Get a Ziploc baggie, zip it up, toss it, put it in the pan, and then I get the good seasons, seasoned sprinkle stuff. And what I do is I open up a packet and sprinkle some on top. Put in the oven 400 degrees. You want to make sure they're nice and dry. That's enough. I throw them all in. Yep.
What about now? You want to add the chicken?
Yep. Now what I do, I give it one more toss with this.
Okay.
And with a Caesar, the nice thing, you can do grilled steak, grilled shrimp, grilled chicken with Caesar. They all work nice. So we've already prepared a little bit of grilled chicken on the grill. So probably a scoop of that. And again, you want to let it get to room temperature. You don't want to put super hot chicken on top because again, you're going to break down the lettuce. That's perfect. Yep. And what I would do at this point, I'd probably give it one little gentle blast of pepper.
Yep.
Maybe a couple hits of that. Looking good.
What's yours?
Yep, and I would toss that up.
Well, I've got like 3 or 4 different ones. I don't use
Ready to go. That's looking really good. Very, very
I
nice.
feel I can do this now.
Great job. That looks a great looking Caesar. Nice job, Carla.
All right.
Makes it.
Thanks, Bill Wynn.